Con.
Tell them where you at.
This is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3.
Verse 2.
Verse 2. All right. Verse 2.
No. Start at 3. Salakia.
Pardon me.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and his ass his master's. Crib, but Israel doth not. No, my people doth not consider.
Very good. You understand? The Lord is comparing us to two of the dumbest animals on the planet. You understand? You can't get dumber than that. You can't get dumber than an ox. You can't get dumber than an ass. Two of the dumbest animals. But what do these two dumbest animals have in common? What do they have in common?
Salaga, sir.
Come on.
They know who they serve. They know who owns them.
Yes. They both know who their masters are. Both of them. They say you could take an ox or an ass and take it, miles away from its master crib, and it's going to use that nose, you understand, to find its way back home. You understand? And the Bible says what? That we don't even what? Consider. What does that mean we don't even consider? What does it mean by we don't even consider?
We don't give it like special thought. We don't even give it deep thought.
Yeah, you go tell a black man, you go try to teach him the truth and tell him he's an Israelite. What's the first thing he's gonna tell you?
You tripping? You a liar? That don't make sense.
Yeah, you tripping. That don't make. I mean, what are you talking about? Me and one of those people. We don't even consider it. But thank the Lord. Thank the Lord for the time we're in right now. You understand? That black people at least try, seeing what or thinking what are these so-called people who call themselves God-chosen people, are they actually God-chosen people? I know I hear these brothers in the corner saying that we the Israelites, but based on what I'm seeing, are these God-chosen people? You understand? Right? That's the time you're living in right now. You know what I mean? Thank the Lord for that. Right? Read on.
Verse 2.
No, keep going from where you left off.
Verse 4.
Verse 4. Verse 4. Ah, sinful nation. Full laden with iniquity. A seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. They have spoken the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward.
You understand? The Lord just described us. He just described who black people are today, basically. And that's because of what? Your pastor. You have a pastor telling you what? In Texas, I forget his name. You understand? That telling his congregation they don't have to give to the poor. That's a seed of evildoers. You understand? Huh?
Keon the peon. It's Pastor Keon, Shaq's Shawnee O'Neal's husband, Shaq's ex-wife's husband.
Yes, that piece of garbage. You understand? Like, we are a sinful nation now. Like, come November, was November 5th? When is election? You know when election is? I think it's November 5th. Come November 5th.
November 5th.
Yeah, you're gonna get ink in your hand thinking that you doing something that, that it's your God-given right to do. When you're being a sinner, you can't go vote, for someone to lead over you when you already have Christ if you're a black man, Hispanic, or First Nation people. You can't do that. You understand? You cannot do that. We have forsaken the Lord. You understand? We have become what? Americans in this place.
Slug,
We
sir.
have become Trinidadians. Come on.
Slug, sir. This asking, you still want that statistic on the screen?
Hell yes. Bring it. Let's see it. We're talking about elections, right? Let's see what Barack Obama, let's see what Kamala, what's the big stink about? Right? And how many you heard what John Muhammad brought out on the radio show last night? You remember what he said?
Kind of went crying.
Come on, tell me what he said, Yanisa.
He was talking about how Obama denigrated the black man to appease the oppressor.
Yeah.
Like he criticized us and everybody thinking that he's trying to motivate us, but in reality, he's licking the boots of the oppressor and make them hate us more.
Now look at that. Read that for me, Tower One.
Calcon, sir. This is the most recent census research. So in 2022, 5.7% of the U.S. population identified as black men.
How much?
5.7% of the U.S. population identified as black men. This is part. Sluggy, sir.
Go ahead.
This is part of the larger black population, which made up 14.4% of the U.S. population in 2022.
What is that saying there?
So essentially, black men are a very, very small portion of the U.S. population. In fact, black women almost outnumber black men 2-1.
Yeah,
so they're like 9% of the population, and we're like 5.7 or close to 6.
Yeah, you're right, huh? Now let's look up our white counterparts. Look up their population. And now remember, Kamala and them trying to what? Kamala Harris and them trying to do what? Their whole push for black women is what?
Abortion.
Their whole push? Abortion. So now your black men is like 5%. And now you pushing abortion on the black community and the Hispanic First Nation. You understand? Like, we gonna have to wake up and realize politics is a game for these snakes.
So like you
understand? Come on.
If I may, like the only reason why they trying to pull the black man in at the last minute is because the margin of victory is going to be very small. So they, even though we only 5.7%, like I was watching the show today, and like in Michigan, they only won by 2 people per precinct in Michigan. 2 people per precinct. It was like 100,000 or something like that, but per precinct, or I forget the number, but what he said, what I remember him saying today was that if you average it out, it was like 2 people per precinct. That was the margin of victory in Michigan.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, from what they're saying, it's gonna be tight. But I'm not believing them until until November 5th. You understand? I see them lie all the way to Hillary Clinton. You understand? The polls was putting Hillary Clinton to be the first white woman president. And somehow on that night, you understand, Donald Trump whooped her good. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. You know what I mean? Yeah, we'll wait and see. As far as we know, whoever gets in is not going to be because of who?
Voters.
Not just voters.
Black voters.
Yes, black men. Because this is what the hosts think about. The hosts think about right now is getting black voters. Right? You getting numbers as this, Tab One?
Come on, sir. I'm just having some.
What it says?
But I can read it, but I'm trying to get on the screen. White
Okay.
men are 30% of the U.S. population.
How much?
30%, sir.
Oh boy. 30%. How much people in America? What's the population in America? What? About 300. About 300. How much?
350 million, sir.
And what's 30% of 350 million? You got to do some math for black people because we ain't doing the math. You know what I mean? We're not doing the math. You know what I mean? You got to do the math. And then tell me what's 5% of 350,000. And then tell me if every black man go get ink on the finger, if they're gonna make a difference. Read out what does it say?
This is actually from an article that talks about how white males dominate public offices in politics. But it says white men are 30% of U.S. population, but 62% of office holders.
Oh, wow. Wow. You understand? The racism is not all in your face. That's why we say it's what the racism is. What's the nice word to use?
It's covert.
It's covert. There's another word they use. Nice word. Because it's not only in the jobs, it's in what? It's in the health system, right? It's in the WIC, EBT, you name it, and all anything that dealing, where you gain money. Even with the farmers, the white farmers. Remember, the black farmers just win a case, right? Where they was going to get millions of dollars. But guess what? What they're not telling us. How much of these millions of dollars they're going to get, and they're not even going to see because they had to pay up on the bills. They ain't getting them numbers. Come on.
A brother in the class had a comment, sir.
Come on.
Salaki.
You good.
If we could also do the research of, I guess we can break it down by how many people are in the prison systems and what's the percentage of black men in the prison systems based on the capacity. Just so
you want brothers to cry. You want brothers to cry. I try to leave it out because we done 5%. And if you have a felon, you can't, then you're not allowing you to vote. Which then you know what? We don't have a chance. I don't care if every brother go out there and put ink on the hand. You do not stand a chance of putting any of these people in office. So what is the play? What is the play? You understand?
So
what is the play? Come on.
Wait, well, I was just interested in knowing, far as the 62% of white males hold public office. So I was interested in knowing, does 62% or more of black men hold prison cell offices? I guess.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Tabon, if you could look that up too, that's very good. And I think Chelsea Forge, she said it, right? Racism is symptomatic, right? That's the word that they like to use right now. It's symptomatic. You understand? That's it. It's symptomatic. You understand? Where you're not seeing it in your face, right? You don't have to go to the back to sit down on no bus. You understand? You just don't have a what? What you don't have? What you don't have? Come on. What you don't have?
Salaki, sir, could you repeat the question, sir?
Baz, you're on point. You don't have a bus company.
Come on.
right? And simple, you don't have a bus company. You understand, right? When these things are not by chance. These things are done on purpose, right? Go to Hosea 4 and 6. Right? Go to Hosea 4 and 6.
So, like, sir,
Come on.
I have the figure on the how black men's percentage of the representation in prisons.
Tell me about Zion man.
So, like, sir,
It's men, right? Sound like you're part of Zion, the men. But go ahead.
come on, sir. Let me just put on the screen. So, like, here. I gotta pick the right one.
Yeah, this is gonna be
Come on, sir.
boy.
Black men make up a significant percentage of the U.S. prison population, representing 38.9% of inmates as of October 2024.
And a white man are what? 56?
Come on, sir.
Oh boy. That's bad. You understand? For us, if you had to go by rate, that's a high rate.
That's
for black
it's a
men.
way higher per capita rate, sir. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, it might look like it have more white males in prison, yes, because they are a larger population.
Right.
You understand? But that ain't no way close to what the incarceration of black male.
Come.
You know what I mean? So now you have that in play. And now, is that included in the 5%? More than likely it's included in the 5%. Because you can't eliminate them from the 5%.
Come.
You understand? You can't do that. You understand? But that just goes to show, what at play. You know what I mean? And I want to get into some of that, some of them things, them bullet points that Kamala was trying to, bring to black people to try and game them.
Come. You want to get that back on the screen?
You could get that, not right now, but give me what do you, the trooper to read Hosea 4 and 6 for me.
Come on, sir.
All right. Hosea 4 and 6. Because guess what? We just had two young black sisters who cracked the Pythagorean theorem.
Come on, sir.
You understand? We have, what's your brother name who came up with the peanut butter?
George Washington Carver.
You understand? We have the sisters, them three sisters, who helped put the white man on the moon. You understand? So which means we have black people who are what? Who are intelligent, who are scholars. You understand? What's the writer? What's the writer we went over last week? What's his name? To something quotes.
Ta-Nehisi Coates.
Yeah, Ta-Nehisi Coates. You understand? Like we have people who, who smart, but that's not the issue. You understand? There's an issue of we have what? We have the worst leadership on the planet.
Come.
The worst leadership on the planet. Without Commander General YAHANNA, we all would be right now trying to pick who we're going to vote for.
That's right.
That's right.
You understand? We'd have been trying to pick between Kamala Harris and Trump. And we'd have been saying, Trump, he a cool dude. But what is Trump going to do for black people? I don't know, but he had some show on. What's the show he had on? I forget the name of the show he had on.
The Apprentice?
Huh?
Is it The Apprentice?
Yeah, The Apprentice.
Come.
You know what I mean? He cool. You know what I mean? Trump is a cool guy. We'd have been, we'd have been choosing our who we gonna vote for based on the person who we could go, as Jemima said, could go what? Get beer with. I think study shows that. You understand? You know what I mean? And they're worried right now. Kamala and them worried, so they're coming out with these, these few pointers, which is not going to make any sense. But read this to me. Hosea 4 and 6.
This is Isaiah chapter 4, verse 6.
No, Hosea. Hosea. Hosea.
Yeah. Hosea.
Oh, Jose.
Mhm. Yeah, Hosea 4 and 6. All right. Somebody get my somebody get my Proverbs 28 and 6. While the young trooper get
I got it.
Hosea. Come on.
All right. This Hosea
Mm-hmm.
chapter 4, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Now, young man in all black. What does it mean? What's the young brother on the screen? What's the name again?
Slovakia, me, sir?
Yes. What's the name?
Angelo.
Young man Angelo. What does this mean? Read it one more time, trooper.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
What does that mean?
Without knowledge, we can't rise if we don't know.
What knowledge? Science?
So basic knowledge, science, math, history, knowing our history, knowing how the world works. I mean,
But guess what? Who's that smart one that know all them? He's one of them. I forget the name that specifically called people like this that knows about everything.
A savant.
Was it? Huh?
A savant.
Or mint.
Savant. I forget the name. I'm not too sure. You might look it up. But you all know the brother I'm talking about.
He's like a rocket scientist.
Yeah. What's his name?
Yeah, that's him.
What's his name?
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, that dude right there. You come up with with some theory, and you have his email. Oh, you send him it. He gonna sit down and read it, and he gonna tell you, this is BS.
Kind of like he did to Terrence Howard.
Yeah, he's a Terrence Howard. Literally is a crazy man, but in his intellectual way. You understand? But he has all the knowledge that you just talk about. But he lacks a certain knowledge. What knowledge he lacks?
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
It's the knowledge of the Most High. The knowledge
Which is?
The Bible.
Yes, keep it simple. The Bible. Neil deGrasse Tyson cannot break down this Bible for you. He's going to tell you the universe insists that you loves everybody. You understand? He's going to explain to you, fire and brimstone based on Mother Nature. He gonna find some way to explain the plagues of Egypt to you. You understand? Miracles to him doesn't exist. But science, he'll bring that science there.
Lucky, sir.
Come on.
I'm gonna add to what you're saying. The black women, the hidden figures, black women get mathematical calculations to send those spaceships into orbit and help the so-called to get to the moon. So we can't be dumb mathematically.
So we as I said, we smart. We're really okay. For real. If we were able to, okay, let me put it like this: the more and more we come into the truth, the more and more we get seasoned, the more brothers and sisters start coming in. You're going to see that the oppressor is just a child compared to you. You understand? You know, you're not going to create a nuclear weapon that could do what? Obliterate the entire earth. You understand? Now, these children, it's in a child's hand. You understand? And children, if children are angry, what do?
Throw tantrums.
They throw tantrums. Right? And when they're being ignored, what is a tantrum to do?
Cry and whine as loud as you can to grab attention.
That's it. And now you have this oppressor who is going to do what? Cry and whine if he doesn't have his way. And guess what? He's going to try to hurt everybody around him.
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
I got a scripture, if I may.
Come on.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, and verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
The portion of Jacob is not like them, for
Mhm.
he is the former of all things,
Yes.
and Israel is the rod of his inheritance.
You understand? Like we the most intelligent people on the planet, but the oppressor, he find ways to do what? To oppress you. You understand? You know what it is to come out of so-called slavery, right? And create Wall Street after 50 years of them saying you're free. And not just one Wall Street. There were Wall Street popping up across the country. You understand? After slavery. You know why it didn't? You know why it didn't survive? Why I think it didn't survive? Why Black Wall Street didn't survive?
So I got one.
Uh-huh.
Because white people threw a tantrum.
Yeah, I'll take that, but I will stick biblical. I will stick in the Bible. Why Black Wall Street didn't survive?
So like it for lack of knowledge.
That's it. Lack of knowledge. For lack of knowledge. You understand? They knew how to create a society. They know what makes a society run well. They had money. They say money passed around the Black community for about 21 times. And in financial terms, that is excellent. You understand? For a community. That shows you how, you know what I mean, that the money staying in that area right there for that period of time shows you that this society didn't need anything so much outside to, you know what I mean, for it to survive. You understand?
Come on.
But they didn't have the knowledge of this Bible. Read on, Trooper.
Come on. Because thou hast rejected knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
I will also reject thee.
So now this is to compile what? Your leaders, and now what you went through in Tulsa, Oklahoma, what you're going through right now in America. The Lord is rejecting us. Why? Because we rejected his Bible. You understand? You have a preacher getting up with the Bible in his hand, telling you that you can't feed the poor. You can't take care of the poor. You had a preacher by the name of Eddie Long with the Bible on the podium, escorting males to Australia to abuse them. You understand? You have men like T.D. Jakes who doing what? Passing his church over to what? To a woman. When the Bible says you can't do what? A woman can't usurp authority over a man. You understand? But he did it. You understand? For what? I don't know. Could be Diddy. Could be somebody Diddy. I don't know. It will come out. You understand? But that should show you what? That should show you what? That we rejected knowledge. And the Lord say he's going to what? Reject us because of that. Right? Read on.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
That thou shalt be no priest to me.
Right? No priest to me, meaning the Lord, he was done. It's like a father, he had it with this child. This child that he is trying, his utmost best to be an outstanding person in this place. His child done, refused to take on his guidance. You understand? So the father is upset. You understand? And the Lord, he can't leave from his throne and come down here. So he's using what? The oppressor as his whipping stick. So now you have to sit back and watch the oppressor run this earth like a child. You understand?
Come.
Right? Give me Proverbs 28 and 6. Right?
Come,
You know what I mean? Now, this is the other question that asks yourself. You understand? You in the UPK, right? You're in the UPK under command of General YAHANNA. You know what I mean? Us being black men, you know what I mean? Hispanic and Native Indian men. Sisters also too. Black sisters, Hispanic and First Nation sisters. You know what I mean? What are we to do? You know what I mean? Being in this truth. What are we to do? Give me Proverbs 28:6.
Come. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness.
Right? What is that trying to tell you?
You are, even if you're poor, it's better to be poor and in the truth, in his knowledge, in the knowledge of the truth of his Bible.
Yes. Be righteous. What does it mean to be righteous?
So, like I said,
Come on.
to obey God. That's righteousness.
Yeah. Following laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand? No, the question is he saying you should be poor? What's his spirit behind it? What's his spirit behind it?
Better is the poor.
Come on. What is it saying?
Salak, you can hear me?
Okay.
The scripture that comes to mind, I can't quote the chapter and the verse, but the scripture that speaks to, if brothers can help me, speaks to it's easier for a camel to make it through the eye of a needle and yes, for a rich man to get into the kingdom.
Yes. I'll take that. But read this one more time for me. Who's reading? Young man. Read that for me one more time.
Come. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 6. Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness.
Read on.
Than he that is perverse in his ways, though he be rich.
So it's telling you what? Like if you had to sum this up, what is it telling you? Come on.
It's saying that it's better to be poor and serve the Lord than to be rich and not serve the Lord.
Yes. It's just simple. I'll take that. Simple. You understand? Like you had to understand this. You might be put in a position where you know what it's like? It's like these because of the war, right? You all hear about people resigning from their jobs. Why they're resigning from their jobs?
They think the world about to end.
No. Okay, let me be specific. I'm talking about people who have in some aspect they have some type of influence on the war that's taking place right now. Why are they resigning from their position?
Like that one. Is it because they're scared?
No.
Salak, sir, they think they can escape judgment?
No.
Salak, if I may.
Come on.
Are they protesting that they don't agree with it?
Now you're getting to it. It's more on the moral issue, on integrity. You understand? Right? The majority of them resigning from their position because they're committing genocide. You understand? Well, you are going to have to be the one to turn down a job if it's going to do what? If it entails doing what?
Corrupting your spirit.
Corrupting your spirit.
Salak, yes.
When they say corrupting the spirit, come on.
If it compromises integrity, sir.
Yes, if it compromises integrity, I'll take that. That's it. If this job is going to compromise integrity, compromise your morality, then guess what? Be poor. You understand? Go do something else. Go do something else. You understand? If you know that if you go be a politician, you are going to have to what? Turn your eye away from the black community. Guess what? Then don't become a politician. Do not. Why would you even do that? Why? Because of the money? Because you riches? Right? You have no integrity, none whatsoever. And that's your preachers. Your preachers, these are men who have what? No type of integrity, no morality. It's low. You understand? The integrity in the Christian church is extremely what? Low. You understand? And what scripture do they try to pull to justify keeping the bar low? There's a few things to say to help keeping the bar low. What do Christians say?
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
That we're under grace. I believe it's like
We under. I'll take under grace. Why again?
Salakia, sir.
Uh-huh.
We all fall short of the glory.
That might be 1 and 2. And what's the other one? One more. One more thing black people like to say.
No man. If I may.
Come on.
No man can live without sinning.
Right, we're not perfect. Right, that's falling short. That's falling short of the glory. Somebody was going to say something else. Somebody was going to say, come on.
No man can judge me.
That too. And there's one more that they say that they like to say all the time to that they run to. Oh, this one. Come on.
Yes, sir.
God know my heart.
Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, come on. Come on.
Salakia, sir.
But
They say we're under grace.
Yeah, somebody said that already. Somebody, I hear an echo from somebody. Right? No, you are right with what you are saying. There's so many, right? But if you really sit down and you go through the list, you'll see most of them overlapping each other. You understand? But it's just a different way of saying it. And that is just Christians trying to be lawyers, basically. You know what I mean? A lawyer, he will ask you one question in about 5 different ways. You understand? But one of the main ones you all ain't say is, they say what? Come as you are. Come as you are. You understand? And that means come in that short dress. You know what I mean? That's above the knees. Come with that, you know what I mean? The front cheeks out, you know what I mean? Outside. You understand? Come. You know what I mean? Come on.
If I may, sir, like my sister just asked me about that. She said, you know, she's a Christian. She goes to church.
Mm-hmm.
She said, is that in the Bible? And I said, I've never seen it in the Bible. Anybody ever seen that in the Bible? I've never seen come as you are.
Okay, I don't think it's worded like that, but it's not what Christians are saying it is. You understand? Because you can't, a brother cannot come up in our classes with looking like what? Like a she. You understand? Can't come up in my class looking like a she. You understand? A woman go how to look like a woman, a man go how to look like a man. When I say come as you are, it just simply, you know what I mean, what it means basically is, you know what I mean, you might be what, eating pork, crab, shrimp, lobster, doing some form of sin. You better come sit your tail down in class and learn how to clean yourself up. You understand? Don't bring the pork chop in class, because you and that pork chop will be out the class. You understand? Don't bring. Come on.
So could you use Matthew 16:24 as a precept?
Come on, read it.
It says Matthew chapter 16, verse 24. Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me.
Right. What does that say?
Like a brother is deciding that he wants to, he want to follow Christ and be like the disciples. But Christ is saying before he come to follow me, he got to deny everything he was in the world. Meaning if he was homosexual or if he was sin or whatever he was, he has to get rid of that and take up his cross. And of course, we know that the cross he's talking about is the burden of the sacrifice that Christ had to take of to follow Christ.
I know these are good things. These are good way to look at it, right? How did you take your cross up?
By putting Christianity down.
How?
By shedding myself, by changing.
How?
I come into class.
That's all, brother. That's it right there. You had to come to class. You have to come to class to learn how to do what? How to shed yourself of things in the world. And if you can't do it alone, you have what? You have brothers right here to help you. You understand? Like don't think a brother, he could just, stop what he doing in the world. It's not like a switch. Like when you go in a house, that switch could turn what? The light on and off. Right? You can't be in the world and then all of a sudden when I'm in the world and I'm using the darkness being, as a metaphor for being in the world. You can't be in darkness and just flick a switch and now you're in the light. It does not work like that. You understand? Somebody have to teach you. You have to come. That's why the Bible say what? What does the Bible say about the word? What does the word do? Give me John, I think it's John 17 and 17.
So like it cleanse you, sir?
Yes, it cleans you. You understand? But you better not come up in here with no lipstick on if you are a man. You ain't getting through the door. Salakia. You know what I mean? Or else you and that God, that God go how to, something he got to explain to me what the hell
I'm not explaining.
Is going on. You know what I mean? That whole school got to shut down and get what I call that? The spray.
Oh
yeah. The spray down inside there. You understand? Of course they're exaggerating, but at the end of the day, that is not what that is. You understand? But Christians like to use that. Come on.
So we do have some questions online, and I think yeah, and
come on
in the room as well.
Come on.
Somebody was passing your mic. No, pass this brother right here. Go ahead, brother.
Shalom. So
Shalom.
the come as you are, the scriptures or the stories that comes to mind, events, occurrences that were biblical occurrences that comes to mind would be Christ meeting with the woman at the well. Also, when Christ was fellowshipping with the disciples, I believe it was the Jezebel or harlot came in, and I guess they tried to judge her. And then the other account that comes to mind is the man who was up on the cross with him, and what he said to the man. So I guess the Christians took it out of takes it out of context. If you believe I'm wrong, I guess they took it out of context. I see come as you are as okay. You can come, if you don't know any better, you can come as you are, like at that time. But that doesn't mean bring your beliefs and practices into the church, the fellowship. So
right. Just to help you out, that saying is nowhere in the Bible. That's just putting it out there, right? Come as you are, right? That's something Christian, you know what I mean, like Christians made up to try and include everybody. That's why today in the Christian church, what is in the Christian church? What is in the Christian church?
Sir.
Come on.
The devil.
Hypocrisy.
That too, but come on.
Lies.
That too.
Propaganda.
That too. But you're all
homosexuality.
Yeah, come on. You seen that? The dude on the dude on the tambourine, his wrist bending a little too much. You understand? That like you're giving me things that you can't really, you know what I mean? You have to, you know what I mean, being here and observe what you're all talking about. But you can clearly see a LGBTQ inside that church. You can clearly see it. You understand? And the church is like a breeding ground for that type of lifestyle. You understand? And the Bible is clearly against that lifestyle. It's against it. But Christians read the Bible and try to come up with with ways to include their type of lifestyle or their way of living to suit them. You understand? Now, there's some examples the brother brought up. Tell him to tell me one. Give me one of the examples he brought up.
One of the examples, yeah. He's got the mic, sir.
One of the examples would be when the Christ and the disciples were meeting or having dinner, supper. And, I guess the Jezebel came in to wash their feet or something of that nature, and they tried.
Okay, I see what you're saying, but that is not okay. That is not this. This woman, get that from me. You all know what you're talking about? No, not the woman at the well. He just said one with the woman that wipe his foot with some expensive oil.
Talking about the alabaster box. Oh, you talking about
yeah. Okay. All right. Let me see. I'll take his who said Luke or check John 12:3. Somebody was saying Luke. I think it's Luke 7:36. Let me see if I get it right here, right? I see Luke's.
You talking about the one in Matthew where Judas got mad when he poured it?
I believe so.
Okay, I think this is one here in Matthew 26.
Book
of Matthew chapter 26, verse 7. There came unto him a woman having an alabaster box of very precious ointment, and poured it on his head as he at meat. Verse 8. But when his disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, to what purpose is this waste? For this ointment might have been sold for much and given to the poor.
No, I think no. Oh man, I forget there's another one where it speaks about the type of woman. I forget the word is used for the woman.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Are you talking about when it was like two sisters and Christ went to their house, and one sister was serving Christ and the other one came and washed his feet with her hair?
Yeah, let me check that one out. I think that might be the one.
Salaki, sir, if I may.
Tell me.
Luke 7:37 reads, "Behold."
Hold on. Let me get with you. Luke 7 and what?
7:37.
Hold on. Go ahead.
And behold, a woman in the city, which was a sinner.
Which was a what?
Which was a sinner. When she knew that Jesus sat at meat in the Pharisee's house, brought an alabaster box of ointment.
Yes, I think this is the scripture the brother talking about. All right, this is the scripture here the brother was talking about. All right, read on.
And stood at his feet behind him, weeping, and began to wash his feet with her tears. And did wipe them with her hair, with the hair of her head, and kissed his feet, and anointed them with the ointment.
Now, brother, let me help you out with this, right? Right? Now, this woman, it's okay. She's not equivalent to a man walking up inside the school dressed like a woman. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Pass him the mic.
Appreciate it. Yes. I'm not speaking to man walking inside of the church. Woman. I'm speaking to those who are trying to come out of the world in general, and if they are serious about changing their ways, and we would discern if they're serious about changing their ways, and then we would they will be okay to get on that journey to change their ways, or they're going to eventually try to bring their ways into the church, and that's unacceptable, of course. So that's what I'm sitting here saying in reference to, I think the Christian church had took it out of context as far as come as you are, meaning, if this man comes in dressing like a woman, then you can keep coming dressing like a woman, rather than, hey, you can come on this one day, we're going to teach you, and then we're expecting you to change your ways, and you can come back and join us in the right way. You get what I'm saying?
So no, I totally get what you're saying. I think we on some of the same path, right? But I just say it straight up. You mean that guard at the door? He gonna stop here. You coming? That sister coming in there with a short skirt on that she looked like she's going to the club with. Ain't no sweat, sis. Sis, we're gonna be here tomorrow night at 7 p.m. What you want to do is you want to come back with a dress on, right? Or a skirt and a t-shirt on. You understand? Ain't nobody gonna be sitting up inside there looking like, like like a alley cat, basically. You understand? Right? You understand what I'm saying, right? No, the Christian church, as I say, they take it to you just come in as you are. Come in however you want to come in.
So like it, sir.
But no change. Come on.
Yeah, that's why half of the Christian church is homosexuals, because they let them come in as they were. And increased, open. They say this to open LGBTQ people. Open. The Christian churches say, yeah, don't worry, come on in. They come on in and they pollute the whole place.
Yeah. Right. And okay, and the big question is, why is the church telling them to come in like that? Why is the church allowing them to come in like that?
So like you said,
come on.
Could it be because the church cares more about money?
That is the sole reason. I mean, we don't care about money in here. We care about what? What we care about inside the school.
So the brother said the truth.
Not just the truth, but I want it so that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people who are listening to us today, they clearly understand what Commanding YAHANNA wants in us. Just like what Christ wants in us.
So like,
what do we want? Yes, come on.
So like to serve the Lord.
That sounds good. A Christian will say serving the Lord. Come on.
Following the commandments.
Hold on.
Following
the law, sir. Salakia.
Say that one time.
Salakia, sir, to keep the laws.
That's what Batazan was saying. What we want for you inside here, you're right with what you're saying, but I need so come on.
It could be brand new.
Yes. Yeah, okay. I might have to give you all that. Come on.
Like the work that we do, Slugger. The work that we do is so that we can get into the kingdom. So, like, that's the ultimate goal, right?
Okay. Yes. What do Christians lack?
Brotherhood, sisterhood, order.
Brotherhood, sisterhood, order. If you had to put that in one word,
Salakia, sir. Discipline.
Salakia, sir.
You're right with what you're saying. It's just you're then saying what I want to hear. You're saying. Come on.
What you want to righteousness, sir? You want righteous?
You get into it.
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
It's like we said earlier. They lack knowledge.
I'll take that too. But I'll give it for time. Integrity. Salaki. Zion. I didn't know if you was going to say that. But integrity.
You took it, sir. You got me.
You understand? Integrity. Think integrity. You understand? What is integrity? Somebody look up integrity. Tell me what integrity is.
It's like it's having a moral compass.
You
know.
So somebody with a moral compass, you're gonna have what? What you're gonna have? Everything you all just described. You're gonna have brotherhood. You're gonna be keeping the Lord's commandments. You understand? You be making decisions based off of what in your life? What you're gonna be using to make decisions? Young man Darius, what you're gonna be using to make decisions in your life? Did I call his name correct? Sorry. I mean Angelo. What? I think the sis had said it. All right. Sorry, sis. Yes, it was correct. Baaz, you say it too. Baaz, I see Baaz, you're fully awake. Come on.
I had man, what's the definition of integrity?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me it.
Integrity out of Merriam-Webster dictionary: firm adherence to a code of especially moral and artistic value, incorruptibility, and unimpaired condition, soundness, the quality or state of being complete or undivided, completeness.
You understand? You have to be that in here. You understand? You have to be that like that in here. If you are a brother that lack integrity, then go join the Christian church.
That's right.
You understand? We have no use for you in here. You understand? You a sister in here, you lack integrity, go join the Christian church.
That's right.
Go join it. You understand? In here, we have that, and it's very high. Right? Now, is his integrity higher than the woman, or the woman integrity higher than the man? Come on.
They're the same.
Yeah, they're the same. Just like I can't eat pork, my woman can't eat pork. A sister can't eat pork.
So like,
you understand? Come on.
If I may, that question is I heard that from some Christians at my slave. They were trying to say just because the woman is a weaker vessel, she don't gotta do everything according to what the Lord say to do. And I was like baffled at that because I was like, what are you saying? Like it didn't make any sense to me what he was saying. But what you're saying is so heavy. Like we both have demons to fight, men and women, right? We have like we both have to meet a certain criteria to be looked at as great in the eyes of the Lord. It's not
Mm-hmm.
just me as the man. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I know that I might have a stronger plight to fight my fight, and she might be weaker, but that doesn't mean that she still can just go smoke weed just because she's a weaker vessel. She can go
Right.
home and lie to me because she's a weaker vessel, and it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Woman, Salaki. That's gonna
Yeah, you're correct. You know what I mean? You are, you know what I mean, 100% correct. All right. Now, type of one. Let's get to the let's go to the sheet that Bankael had.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Let's go to that sheet. All right. If you have some type of integrity, you are not going to do what? You're not going to get ink on your finger. You're not going to do it. You understand? You are not going to do it.
So I'm putting it on the screen right now.
Mm-hmm. And Tabo one also too. While you're doing that, right? Do you have a picture of Command and General YAHANNA flyer for tomorrow night?
Sir, I do.
Okay, so let's keep that on standby, right? So at the end, we'll make sure and put it up for brothers and sisters to see. All right. All right. All right. So yeah, go down to the as back I was saying earlier on, just for time's sake, right? Go down to the pointers, like the bullets. All right. And I think he had read either 1 and 2 already, or he just read 1.
No, I read number 1. Just number 1, sir.
Okay, so start at 2.
So number 2, championing education, training, and mentorship programs that help Black men get good paying jobs in high demand industries and lead their communities, including pathways to become teachers.
Yeah. No, all of this is what? Where's all of this?
Fluff and stuff.
Yeah. Somebody say good, but you know what I mean? Just for the YouTube sake, just say this is loaded BS. You understand? Right? Champion what? Education. We just learn what education is according to the Bible. You understand? Black men have education. Black men going to school. You understand? Now, if you're talking about education, then why you don't let Black men decide what curriculum they're going to learn in school? Now you're talking about real education. Now you're talking about, you know what I mean, you letting Black men decide what they want their kids to learn in school. Why should another nation decide what I learn in school? Or what my son or what your sons and daughters learn in school? You understand? They're training you based on what? This whole mentorship program. They're training you to be what?
Salaki, homosexual.
Nah,
Salaki, sir.
Come on.
They're teaching you to be better slaves.
That's it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We call it what? You go into the slavery. Well, this here is them training you to be what? Good boy.
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
You know, so what? But to Batazarwan's point, you know, from my experience, you know, I witnessed brothers go to college with, you know, hopes and dreams and aspirations, and then they get funneled into the whole Greek, you know, organization, mentor-mentee relationship, and itself is the LGBTQIA plus spirit. You know? So and he wasn't all the way off with that. You know, I was standing up in the back of the class because they've been paddled by another man and their drawers, you know, are bloodied. So they can't sit down in a lecture hall on the strength of them wanting to pledge Kappa Alpha Psi or Omega Psi Phi or you know, so like, you know, when we talk about education, you know, they really try to force our brothers to compromise their integrity on a whole nother level, you know, on those college campuses. And I knew nothing about the Greek life until I went to college, you know, and it was another realm. It was it's its own separate microcosm of that lascivious spirit that's on the LGBTQ plus community.
So yeah, the reason why I didn't include it in there is because you don't have to go to school to learn to be a homo. learn to be you know what I mean, an LGBTQ. That's being taught as soon as you come out your mother belly. You understand? The doctor is going to ask your mother what you want on the birth paper. Do you want she, him, her, or they, or them? You understand? So that's being taught outside of the school, inside the churches. That's being taught all over. You know what I mean? Once you come out your mother womb, you've been taught that. That's the reason why they include it in there. But let's jump to 3.
Come on, sir. Supporting a regulatory framework for cryptocurrency and other digital assets, so Black men who invest in and own these assets are protected.
You know why? Why is she saying that? Why is she directing it to Black men? Why is she directing it to Black men? Come on, Nakia.
Sounds good to the Black man.
It sounds good. Okay. What you have to understand is what are Black men always trying to do? Come on, Soa.
We're just looking like it's like Black men is in most of that just be like a gamble, just using it in that framework. We just gamble a lot. So,
yeah. Yes. We gamble a lot without any what? Without any what?
Restrictions.
Yeah. Not whatsoever. So you go into cryptocurrency thinking what? That this is a new way of making money. This time this what? This is some oppressor scheme to take your money.
Right.
You understand? Not saying some Black men don't make money, but why would you have to teach Black men about cryptocurrency? Why would you have to do that? Why don't teach everybody about cryptocurrency? Because we the ones that being robbed. You understand? There no Black men. They're seeking a way to do what? To get what? To get rich. We're trying to get richer. We're trying the best to get, you know what I mean? To turn $1 into what? Into $100. Turn $1 into about $20. We're trying. And they know this. You understand? Right? Go to First Maccabees 1:44. The First Maccabees 1:44. You understand? Right. So read it over one more time for me. Tab 1.
Come on, sir. 3, supporting a regulatory framework for cryptocurrency and other digital assets, so Black men, so Black men who invest in and own these assets are protected.
Yeah, this place has to go down, man.
Salakia, sir.
This place has to go. Come on.
Isn't that confirmation that cryptocurrency has scammed then?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. But I didn't want to crush brothers, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? The way brothers thinking, because, you know what I mean? Some brothers might, you know what I mean, might be invested in it. All I'll tell you is be very careful. You understand? Be real careful with these cryptocurrency. And this basically she's saying it without saying it. You understand? Right? You know what I mean? This empire always give you an illusion to do what? To become what?
Included?
Rich. Cryptocurrency is about money. It's a
Come.
way for you to make extra money. You understand? Remember, we working. Okay, it's almost to the point where, okay, your father had a father. I mean, you could be, you know I mean, 4 generations of your people, you know I mean, in this country, right? But yet and still, each one of our generations, they starting off from scratch. You understand? Like we starting off from scratch. Then when we die, we kids starting off from scratch. You all understand when I say starting off from scratch?
Counter one con, sir.
I mean, we're not leaving any inheritance for them. They didn't leave. Your father ain't leaving no inheritance for you. You're leaving no inheritance for your sons. We, you know what I mean? It's almost like this here is an illusion for you to have something. You understand? And that is, you know what I mean? It's an illusion, right? Just like, you know what I mean? The dollar in your pocket is paper. Crypto is what? Digital money. You understand? Right? Come on. Who have First Maccabees, Simon?
I got it, sir.
First Maccabees 1:44.
First Maccabees, chapter 1.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Chapter 1, verse 44.
Mm-hmm.
For the king had sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah, that they should follow the strange laws of the land.
That it should what?
Follow the strange laws of the land.
So in other words, forget about your way of life. Forget about your laws. Forget about how you live. He wants you to do what? Follow the laws of this land. He wants you to learn about cryptocurrency. Like that gonna get black people rich. You understand? Like that gonna get us out of the ghetto. Like that's going to somehow, you know what I mean, bring, you know what I mean, elevate the nation. All right. Tab 1, you read on the whole way out, Trooper. Whole way out. Tab 1, read on.
Sir. Number 4, launching a national health equity initiative focused on black men that addresses sickle cell disease, diabetes, mental health, prostate cancer, and other health challenges that disproportionately impact them.
So what does this tell you? When you read from 1 to 3, what is it telling you about these, you know what I mean, these politicians?
They know our struggles.
Yeah, that's it. I'll take that. They know the struggles. They know it. Come on.
Sir. The brother in the class had the comment.
Salaki.
Come on.
What it tells us is that these politicians have been knowing the issues within our community for quite some time, and it seems like they're using our the issues that they are familiar with to get Kamala or to get votes. But
that's it.
Damn right.
That's it. They've been knowing that black people suffering a hell when it comes to sickle cell, diabetes. What's the other disease? Tab 1?
Prostate cancer.
Prostate cancer. Go ahead.
That's all it says, sir. And mental health issues.
And mental health is suffering these things. But yet and still, the Medicare or the Medicaid is not designed around these health issues. You understand? They ain't designed around it. She has to come out and say this. If I'm a black man in the world and I'm reading this, I'm angry. I would be very angry. And I would not vote. And nobody getting my vote. None. I'll come and join Commander YAHANNA and these warriors. That's what I'll do. You understand? To hell with these politicians. Right? Now read the last one for me, Tab 1.
Come on, sir. Number 5. Legalizing recreational marijuana.
What? Wait, what you say?
Legalizing recreational marijuana.
Brother.
And creating opportunities for black Americans to succeed in this new industry.
All right, so you go smoke and go to school. You're becoming a class smelling stink of the skunk. and sit down and absorb everything, right? You just talk about prostate cancer, talking about all these diseases, and then you're going to still do what? Make it legal for brothers to do what? Smoke marijuana?
Concept.
Okay, so what about the brothers that locked up in jail for marijuana?
Got one gun.
What about that? You understand?
Select, yes, sir.
Come on.
Them just mention mental health. So how them put back marijuana in the thing?
You understand? We understand very well in here.
Got one gun.
We understand that very well in here, right? What was the there was some case recently, I think it was either within the year, where a woman, she got off on unaliving her fiance or husband because they say something with the weed. Key had one. What they say the weed had in it?
Salakia, say that again, sir.
The weed. What they say mess you up in the mind with the weed?
THC, sir.
Yeah, the THC.
Got one gun.
Yeah, you understand? And that woman used that to get off with unaliving her husband. I think she stabbed him up, man, numerous times. You understand? And now you're going to what? Legalize it? The black community have enough mental issues. Enough. You understand? That comes from what? Abuse. The abuse. So I hear you talking about what we're going to do with men like Diddy. You understand? With predators like Diddy. I hear you talking about that. But you want to legalize marijuana. Read on.
Come on, sir. Just go to the next paragraph.
No. Hold on. No, I want the trooper to read from where you at.
Verse 45.
Uh-huh.
And forbid burnt offerings and sacrifices, drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane the Sabbaths and festival days.
You understand? Now, this is what's going on here right now. They want us to do what? They want you to smoke. You understand? They want you to forget about your laws. They don't want to teach you the laws in this Bible. They're faster you learn what? Faster you learn you go to school and learn and have some mentor. Some mentor. Who the hell knows what mentor they're talking about? Are you gonna let somebody in the government mentor your child? You gonna let somebody in the government mentor you? We're not doing that. You understand? And this is what going on right here, right now. Read on. Read on. Read 46.
Verse 46. And pollute the sanctuary and holy people.
Read on.
Verse 47.
Yeah.
Set up altars and groves and chapels of idols and sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean breaths.
Beasts, right? That's your what? In a nutshell, that's your what? That's your Christian church. That's your mosque. You understand? Those are what? That's us setting up what? Altars, idols. And of course, you know what I mean, the love of swine in the Christian church. You understand? From the pig nose to the pig tail, everything getting eaten. You understand? In the Christian church. You understand? And then you have the unclean beasts. Your what? Your shrimp, your crabs, your lobsters,
Catfish.
yeah, crabfish, catfish. You understand? Like all of these things, your Christian church, right? And these things have done what to us? These things have what? Polluted the Lord holy people. We have polluted his sanctuary. You understand? Read on.
Come on. Verse 48. That they shall also leave their children uncircumcised and make their souls abominable with all manner of uncleanness and pro, profanation.
Read on.
Verse 49. And they might forget the law.
Right? Now what happened to today? We have what? We have forgotten the laws. And this been done to us for what? Generations are. And we at this generation here right now where we what? We fighting to hold on to God's laws. You understand? We're in the last days and we fighting to hold on to it. Right? Read.
And change all the ordinances.
You understand? So now we're doing what? Now we're celebrating what? Christmas, Thanksgiving. We're celebrating the 4th of July. You understand? We're celebrating what? What's going to be October 31st? Halloween. And if you're in the Catholic Church, the Christian Church, you're going to be celebrating what? What is Halloween to the Christian Church, to the Catholic Church? What do they call it?
Dead. El Dia de los Muertos.
They call it what? All Souls and All Saints.
All Saints Day.
You understand? That's their way of what? Bringing in Halloween. All right. So now you're praying to what? To your saint, and you're praying to what? To a dead one, dead loved one. So you're praying to 2 dead people. So you go to your grave, you light your candle for your dead one. You understand? I don't know how much you want me to describe for you. It seems like a scene out of what? A Halloween movie. You understand? You lighting a candle on your house or outside the yard for your saint. So now you pass by a house, you see candles lit up. You understand? You know what? It's around what? Halloween time. Right? But you know this family don't do what? They don't celebrate Halloween, but the church find a way to tie it in so that it doesn't appear as if it's Halloween when it's the same thing. The same exact thing, they're celebrating. All right, read on.
Okay. Verse 50. And whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king, he should die.
He should what?
He should die.
He should die. Brother, and this is your black leaders. Somebody was holding that for me. Come on, were you holding that scripture from my ask in the beginning for? I think it's Matthew 26. Matthew 26. When the Sadducees or the chief priests and them came together.
Oh, they tried to
come on.
Yeah, it was
Matthew 26 on what?
Well, it's good. John too.
Let's get it one in In Matthew first, right? Matthew 26 and 3. Young man Angelo, get it and read that for me.
Which verse again?
Verse 3.
This is the book Matthew, chapter 26, verse 3. Then assembled together the chief priests and the scribes and the elders of the people unto the palace of the high priest, who was called Caiaphas.
Caiaphas.
Caiaphas. Verse 4. And consulted that they might take Jesus by subtlety and kill him.
Read on.
Verse 5. But they said, not on the feast day, lest there be an uproar among the people.
You understand? Like they were plotting to do what? They were plotting to unalive Christ. Why? Because Christ was coming to do what? What was Christ coming to do? Or what was Christ doing? Not coming to do. What was Christ doing?
Challenging the authority.
Yes, he was challenging the authority, which means he's challenging what? Which means he was challenging what?
The understanding of the scriptures.
Now get to the root of your leaders. Come on.
Their position in the society.
Yes, you're correct, Yanis. But say it, make it simple. He was challenging their what?
Reputation.
Come on. Batazawa.
He was challenging their truth. Or their power.
Salaki, sir.
Come on.
I think Baltazar just said it, sir. Salaki.
Okay, you are right, but give me simple money. Just keep it simple money.
Salakia, sir. Was he talking about challenging their authority?
You are right, but keep it simple. Money. You understand? They wanted what? Money. That's it. Your preachers, remember, what's his name? And Jesse Jackson was running for prime minister and for president at one time.
Khan,
1984.
Right? And what happened? What happened? Why he didn't get it?
Salaki, sir. One of the things that really hurt him was like he was on an airplane from Chicago to New York, and he made the Town joke. Like they called Chicago, they called New York Town because they knew that Jews run Town, New York. And so he was talking to a reporter from the Washington Post, a black brother. They was just chopping it up, but the brother went and reported what Jesse had said about Town, and that was the end of him.
Right, and there's a policy that he was bent on, and then he switched. What was that policy?
That was abortion.
Abortion. You understand? And then he switched. Why he switched? Why? Because that was one of the things that's going to cost him his election. You understand? And your preachers, they tell the congregation whatever they want to hear for what? Money, money, money. Why did that preacher get up in front of his congregation in Texas and tell them, don't give the money to poor people. Don't help poor people. Bring the money to me. Tithes is more important. You understand? Why? Because of what? Money. And what you're going to recognize, the more and more you brothers go out on the streets and wake people up, these pastors are going to get real desperate. And they got to come meet us on the street. And we'll crush them. You know what I mean? And they'll just have to hand the keys over. Let's hand the keys over, man. Pour on all black. And the church needs to be clean. We clean the pews. You know what I mean? We clean the toilet. What was your pastor name? In Texas? Keon?
Keon Henderson.
Yeah. Keon, one day you're gonna have to give them keys up. I pray you understand. You're gonna have to give them keys up to what is Yatazah? Yatazah. Give them keys up to Yatazah, to Captain Kahan and them. You understand? Give it up and then put on all black and then get to cleaning that church. You understand? Make sure that them toilets spick and span. Want to see no dust on that toilet seat. You understand? I'll be spraying the or inspecting with a blue one of those blue lights. No fingerprints.
Right.
Right? Read on. Young man. Angelo, read on.
I think it was on verse.
Oh yeah, I think that's it. That's it. That's it. You good with that there? You understand? Like they were trying, your leaders, they're gonna try to stay in power, as you're saying. They're gonna fight for authority, but with them fighting for power, with them fighting for authority, mean they're fighting to get what? Money. That's the root to them. The root to them is money, money, money. When they're dealing with a preacher. You know what I mean? Once you understand that, now you know how to, you know what I mean, go about, you know what I mean, dealing with these preachers. Right? Now go back to go back to Maccabees, right? And start from verse 50. Right? No, read verse 51.
Con. In the self same manner wrote he to his whole kingdom, and appointed overseers over all people, commanding the cities of Judah to sacrifice city by city.
Right? And who are your overseers today? Who are your overseers today?
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
Today it's the Christian church and celebrity.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and black leadership. Them black, you know what I mean, disgusting politicians. You understand? Ain't no. Have you heard any politician come out, especially in the Democratic Party, come out and speak against what Kamala laid out for black men? You understand? They are overseers, and they're making sure that you do what? They're making sure you eat pork. They're making sure you smoke weed. You understand? They're making sure you do what? You being an American, you being a Christian. They're making sure of that. You understand? Barack Obama called it Pookie. You know what I mean? Cousin Pookie. You understand? Cousin Pookie is the one that ain't all that educated. He's the one that what? He going against the grain. You understand? He's the rebellious. He rebellious. All right, read on. Trooper, you there?
Fuck you. Verse 52. Verse 52. Then many of the people were gathered unto them, to wit, everyone that forsook the law, and so they committed evils in the land.
And so they what?
Committed evils in the land.
right? And these are your what? Your Christians or your Americans or your Muslim. They what? They give in to it. You know what I mean? We can't give in to it, Akim. We gotta hold the integrity, even if it means it costs what? It costs us our life. You're gonna have to hold to this. You understand? Better you die with integrity and without integrity, Akim. Akwat. Better, it's better. You understand? You don't want to be that person who die without any type of integrity. You understand? Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna stop there for a minute, right? Number one. Did you say we have questions? Any questions in the chat?
Khan, so there was one question earlier.
Come on.
It was in Deuteronomy 22 and 5.
Go ahead.
Khan, the sister
What's the
says,
question I had on that?
Sir?
No, go ahead. You was gonna read it.
Khan, sir. The sister says, Salaga, sir, if I may ask, it was off topic at the time, but in Deuteronomy 22 and 5, does that mean women can't wear pants?
Come on, read it.
I'm there.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Okay, now does it say pants in there?
No, sir.
What does it say? Read it one more time, young man.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Right, and that's where your Christian church, they read the Bible and they do what? They try to come up with some rule or some doctrine to do what?
Justify disobeying the law.
Yes, not so much disobeying the law, but justify their way of their dress code. But that's not what this is saying. Someone, what you was going to say?
Oh, no, it's like, well, first I was going to say the sister did have like a second part where she was saying after her question, she said, or does that mean women wear women clothing and men wear men clothing?
No, I see it, sis. That's it. That's as simple as it can get.
Concept.
You understand? A man should not be in the woman's section trying to find the most, you know what I mean, this the what do they call them, pencil pussers? You understand? Or capris. You can't be a man going through the woman's section now. And you can't be a sister going through the man's section. That's all it's saying. You understand? They are close to women, they're close to men.
So like,
let's keep it like that. Come on.
It's like I was about to say, men can't be in the woman's section trying to find them apple bottom jeans.
Yeah. Nah, brother. Come on.
The brother had a question in the room, sir.
Come on.
I wanted to share, the importance of elders. I spoke with to the sister in the chat, and I just had a question, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. Speaking to an elder, she spoke to that scripture, and she told me back in the day, women did not wear pants. A woman somebody created like the first pantsuit for women in the 70s or something of that nature. It was meant for men until a woman somebody created the pantsuit for women. But prior to that, like when I see pictures of my great grandmother and things, they always had on dresses. So I believe that pants originally was created, trousers or whatnot was created for men, and then women start to, go
Wear
into
them?
trousers. Yeah.
Well, these are what I could tell you, right? My grandmother, she was a Christian.
Right.
Was your grandmother a Christian too?
My great grandmother, I am not too sure, but more than likely she probably was.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I mean, the remember the Bible, right? Like for example, is the word is HIV in the Bible?
No, but plagues and diseases are.
Which includes what? HIV.
Correct.
All right. So when it says a man supposed to wear what pertains to a man, or a man shouldn't wear what pertains to a woman, and a woman not supposed to wear what pertains to a man, then just keep it simple.
Slug, sir.
Don't put on woman clothes.
Come on. Slug, sir.
Come on.
And if I could, if we were to look at it that way, then that would suggest that apple bottom jeans should be worn by men, which would absolutely not make sense.
Yeah.
You can't have it both ways. You know what I'm saying? If we say pants are for men, then apple bottom jeans would be for men. You know what I'm saying? And that obviously don't work that way. So it's like you said, it's different. A man just does not wear things that are made for women. You know what I'm saying?
It.
And, you know what I'm saying? Pant, how the form of pants is just a style of, you know what I'm saying, stitching fabrics together. But it's not like, you know, if a man goes to a certain section, you know, and this thing again is made to outline a woman's shape, you know, that's we can get into that's a different topic. But he shouldn't be buying women's clothes, you know what I'm saying? Leggings and all that stuff. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's it. You want to buy woman clothes, go to the Christian church. Simple.
Okay, yeah, that's the perfect place.
You know what I mean? You want to put on apple bottoms, and don't come up in this school with no apple bottoms. A brother's going to meet you at the door and tell you, slack, yeah. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? No, don't be a sister coming in here, you know what I mean, looking like, you know what I mean, with a, you know what I mean, looking more construction worker than a construction worker.
Right.
You understand? You're coming here with them big pants and them big Timberland boots on your foot. No, we want to see you in a dress. You are a daughter of Zion.
That's
want a skirt. You understand? And if you had a pawn, you know what I mean, pants, you know what I mean, make sure it's a woman pants. But school attire, you come in here with a dress or a skirt. You understand? But if you needs to wear pants, make sure it's a woman pants.
Okay.
All right. But just to be clear, our class attire is dress and what? Skirt. All right.
Okay.
All right. Any more questions?
Let me check the chat.
In the chat?
Sir.
That's it. All right. You want to put the picture up? No. Even no more questions. I'm gonna end it after this. Just put the picture up, right? I mean, tomorrow is the beginning of what? I think it's the Feast of Tabernacles.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Just give me 1 second. So I'm gonna put it up. Okay.
Damn right. Damn right, Ira. Don't stop wearing no dress. Your sister, you fall in love with wearing a dress, man. That's good. You know what I mean? Hide that as much as you can hide that. You know what I mean?
So some little technical difficulty.
Just set it my way. Let's put it in the put it in the what you go to again? Put it in the let's copy and paste it in the private chat.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up on my side. Yeah.
I think I might have it, sir. I gotta get rid of the other one.
Is the computer getting in trouble?
No, I got it, sir. I got it right here.
Yeah, right? Okay.
Okay, sir.
Let's see.
All right. just gotta add this tab back. Presenting now. Stop screen. Present. Share screen. Pick downloads. There we go.
Okay. All right. So tomorrow night, tune in. All right. I think it starts at 6 p.m. My Commander General YAHANNA will be going over World War III. You do not want to miss it. You understand? And tomorrow it begins the sundown begins what? Feast of Tabernacles.
Console.
All right. And he's going to go over, you understand, World War III. You'll see what's taking place right now. You understand? Your Christian churches, they're not going to tackle problem. You know what I mean? Questions like these. You know what I mean? You go ask your pastor about World War III and see if he's just telling you, well, yeah, it's written in the Bible. And then ask him, where is it written in the Bible? Explain where it's written in the Bible. You understand? And see what answer you get. Come tomorrow and ask Commander General YAHANNA, where is World War III in the Bible? And you're going to get all the answers.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You're going to get questions you then think about answered tomorrow. You understand? Because we are it's going to be real horrible in this place, Akim. Trust. You know what I mean? So tune in tomorrow. You know what I mean? 7 p.m. Eastern time. You know what I mean? And City General, you know what I mean, break this down. All right? All right? And just to help Yarrow, the king, breeches pants for men. You gotta explain that for me. Yarrow, explain what you mean by breeches. Are you trying to say that pants is only for men?
Council, if I could.
So
like so it's a common saying thing that fake Israelites they use Exodus 28 and 42, where it says, "And thou shalt make them linen breeches to cover their nakedness," when it's talking about the priest. And they I think they're trying to say that is the invention of pants. It's invented for the priest, which means that it's invented for men. I believe that's what they try to say.
Okay, so I understand what you're saying. All right, yeah, you just look, don't worry. That is, you know what I mean. That doesn't mean pants is only for men. All right, you know what I mean. That doesn't mean that. I mean, because if the priest alone could wear pants, then guess what? What the hell non-priest man gonna wear?
Right.
You understand? If our brother ain't a priest, what civilian gonna wear? What you gonna wear? What is he gonna wear? Answer me that. If he's not a priest, what is he going to wear? All right.
So if I could,
come on.
And the priests were at this time in Exodus were Levites. That's one tribe. So I guess all the other 11 tribes, brothers, I don't know what they're supposed to wear.
Yeah, we could be going in and I mean deep inside your hole. I mean pause. But I mean we'll be going into a dark hole trying to, I mean, reason that pants is only for men. All right. I mean, anyhow. All right, Akim. With that, I'm gonna pass the class over to Priest and Officer Darash.
Okay. Darashaman.
Darashaman.
Men of Israel, we're going to render one courtesy salute to Captain of 13,000 I.S.U.P.K. Men of Israel, Majum. What?
Yahaba Shemir Shabrakatham.
Yadamatam. Star. Trying to face the sisters. Sisters, Majum. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Madam Shabbat. Majum. Rock.
Yahweh Shemal.
Shemal Taba Shemir Shai.
Yadamata, sisters, champion needs to be seated. I.S.U.P.K. We're the I.S.U.P.K. started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, Yard. Group of brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After the 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers chapter 38, Slakia. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. We have the upcoming holy convocations. We have the Feast of Tabernacles, which is tomorrow, from Wednesday the 16th through Tuesday the 24th, October 2024. The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verses 34 through 44. The 15th day of the 7th month, and this is for 8 days. Starts at 6 p.m., and then Commanding General YAHANNA is going to be doing a breakdown of World War III at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We also have the Texas Cookout, November the 30th through December the 3rd. Get with your camp leader if you have any other questions. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf, and with that, class dismissed.
So yeah, shalom.
Shalom, on one.
Appreciate that.
Shalom, shalom. Y'all watching my channel.